आठ 8 अगस्त का करेंट अफेयर। अबाउट श्रीलंका, कैपिटल श्री जयवर्धनपुरे कोट्टे, लेजिस्लेटिव कोलंबो, एग्जीक्यूटिव एंड जुडिशियल। प्रेसिडेंट गोटाबया रक्षापक्षे, प्राइम मिनिस्टर महिंद्रा राजपक्षे। श्रीलंका में जाना है, दोनों अपन भाई वे है थे, एगो राष्ट्रपति एगो प्रधानमंत्री। FAO introduced new platform to reduce global food loss and waste. On 29th July 2020, the Food and Agriculture Organization unveiled a new platform, technical platform on the measurement and reduction of food loss and waste to support the global reduction of the food loss and waste. The official launch of platform will be on the first International Day of Awareness of Food Loss and Waste (IDAFLW), which will be observed on 29 September 2020. The platform will have informed on measurement, reduction policies, alliance action, and example of models that were successful in reducing the food loss and wastage. तू कुछ लिखे के भी कोशिश करे तू, मतलब कुछ भी बायोग्राफी बैठल 1 घंटा लिखने में टाइम एक्सपेंड कर। अब ब्लॉग बनाओ, कुछ बना बना के रखे बेकार। बिहावा होबे दे खाली हैं। इम्पोर्टेंस ऑफ रिडक्शन ऑफ खाने के बना के बन वीडियो कर तो फिर रहता सब हैं जी। The reduction of food loss and wastage will support in improving the food safety, security and nutrition. This will result in reduction the emission of greenhouse gas, reduction in pressures on the natural resources and increase the global productivity and economic growth. क्या ओके। डायरेक्टर जनरल क्यू डोंग्याहू, हेडक्वार्टर रोमियो, इटली। बैंकिंग 2 घंटा ना 1 घंटा भी अवेयरनेस कुछ तो होगा ना। पेपर ही इंग्लिश पढ़ ली, दिक्कत की बात है। अवेयर रह ले ना दुनियादारी से। Highlights of Monetary Policy Committee on August 4 to 6, 2020 to stage 2021 resolution of the Monetary Policy Committee, a 3-day meeting of Reserve Bank of India 6-member MPC headed headed by Shaktikanta Das was held from August 4 to 6, 2020, where it was forecasted that India's real gross domestic product will contract in the first half H1 of financial year 2021 as well as full financial year 2021. The central bank kept the repo rate unchanged at 4%, reverse repo rate at 3.35%, and marginal standing facility rate and the bank rate at 4.25% following key decision taking during the resolution framework of COVID-19 related street. RBI set up panel under KV Kamath for one-time restructuring of loan. RBI announced additional special liquidity facility of 5,000 crore each for NHB। कब आया था? हम कहाँ गए थे? कल? आज? क्या गो? ओके गो तुम। RBI extended provision of कैसे restructuring of MSME loan for borrowers with loan outstanding up to 25 crore. RBI to bring set a startup under priority sector lending category. RBI to set up innovation hub to promote financial inclusive efficient banking. Positive pay mechanism for all check above Rs 5000 about Reserve Bank of India Mumbai Maharashtra formation A1 April 1935 Governor Shaktikanta Das Deputy Governor for Vibhu Prasad Kanungo Mahesh Kumar Jain Michael Devbrat Patra 1 is yet to be appointed. Exim Bank extended USD 250 million line of credit to Mozambique to improve the power supply quality. On August 3, 2020, Export-Import Bank on behalf of Indian government, behalf of means उसके बदले में ना government extended a line of credit LOC of USD 2050 million about Rs 1870 crores to Mozambique to improve the power supply quality of the country. The agreement was signed through exchange between Saroj Khuntia, General Manager of Exim Bank, and Adrino Isaias Bise, National Directorate of Treasury, Minister of Economy and Financial, Mozambique. What Mozambique? Capital Maputo. Currency Mozambican Metical. President Felipe Nyusi. Prime Minister Carlos Agostinho do Rogerio. ADB signed USD 200 MN financing deal with Reliance Bangladesh LNG and Power Limited for 718 megawatt power plant in Bangladesh. The Asian Development Bank has signed a USD 200 million financial deal with the Reliance Bangladesh LNG and Power Limited to build and operate a 718 megawatt combined cycle gas fired power plant in Bangladesh. The project will reduce the current energy deficit and lead to more private sector investment in the current electricity sector. Location of the plant. Appointment and resignation. Former Jammu Kashmir Governor G.C. Murmu, Girish Chandra Murmu appointed as fourth CAG replace Rajiv Maharishi. Ramnath Kovind, President of India, as the power of conference on him by Section 1 of Article 148 of the Constitution of India, has appointed Girish Chandra Murmu as 14th Comptroller and Auditor General CAG of India. Which effect from the date he assumed charge of his office. He succeed Rajiv Maharishi, who completed his term of August 8, 2020 as the attained the age of 65. Girish Chandra Murmu will take oath on August 2020 at the Rashtrapati Bhavan. He will have to tenure up to November 2024. About G.C. Murmu, he is the 1985 batch Gujarat cadre, Indian Administrative Service officer. He was appointed as the first LT Governor of the UT on October 31, 2019 after its formation under the Jammu and Kashmir Reorganization Act 2019. He resigned from the post on August 5, 2020. He has held many important posts including expenditure security in the Union Financial Minister. About Rajiv Maharishi, he is a retired IS officer of the 1978 batch belonging to the Rajasthan Cadre. He assumed office as CAG of India on 2025 September 2017. Prior to his appointment as CAG, he was serving as a Home Secretary in the Government of India.
Earlier to this, he held key positions as the Finance Secretary and Secretary overseas Indian affairs of the Government of India, among others. He has authored a book titled India 2017 Yearbook on Current Affairs in the India. About CAG, the CAG of India is an authority established by Article 148 of the Constitution of India, which order all receipts and expenditure of the Government of India and the state government, including bodies and officials substantially funded by the government. CAG is appointed for a term of 6 years of till the person attained 65 years of age, of whichever is earlier. Professor Pradeep Kumar Joshi, appointed as the UPSC chairman, succeeds Arvind Saxena. On 6th August 2020, the Union Public Service Commission appointed Professor Pradeep Kumar Joshi as a new chairman. His tenure as the chairman of the UPSC will be till April 4, 2022. He succeeds Arvind Saxena, who retired as the UPSC chairman on August 2020. About Pradeep Kumar Joshi, he joined as the UPSC member in May 12, 2015, and the chairman of Chhattisgarh and the Madhya Pradesh Public Service Commission. He also served as director of the National Institute of Education Planning of Administration (NIPA). Professor Joshi taught more than 28 years at the postgraduate level and held many important positions in various policy-making, academic, and administrative bodies. He is a specialist in the field of financial management. Professor Joshi has published papers in several national and international conferences of seminars. About Union Public Service Commission, the Commission conducts the civil service examination annually in the three-stage preliminary, mains, and interview to select officer of Indian International Service, Police Service, and the Indian Foreign Service, among others. Number the PNB Housing Finance adopt Hardayal Prasad, former SBI card head, as new MD and CEO. On 6 July 2020, PNB Finance, promoted by Punjab National Bank, announced the appointment of former State Bank of India card head Hardayal Prasad as its new managing director and chief executive officer. Prasad will take over from Neeraj Vyas, the current interim CEO of PNB Housing Finance, on 10th August 2020. Hardeep Prasad is experienced in banking, international operations at SBI and SBI Card and Payment Service (SBI Card). He is resigned from the post of MD and CEO of the SBI Card pursuant to voluntary retirement from SBI. The promoter of SBI Card on 5th July 2020, which came to effect on 31st July 2020. Head Office, New Delhi. Tagline: घर की बात. LIC acquired 4.23 stake of Yes Bank. LIC Insurance Corporation of India has acquired 4.23 stake of Yes Bank by purchasing from the open market. With this acquisition, the hold of LIC in Yes Bank has increased from 0.75% 19 crore shares to 4.98125 crore shares. Period of acquisition is between September 21, 2017 and July 31, 2020. Modi upgraded long-term foreign currency issuers rating. Recently, Moody's investors माइयों से लगाई कि लंबा हो जाते बेटिया मैया तो मैं माइयो तो 8वां 9वां में लंबा हो गेल है. Recently, Moody's Investor Service has upgraded the long-term foreign currency issuer rating of Yes Bank of a notch B3 from CA first after a RS 15,000 crore capital raising. The bank still remains under non-investment grade B rating. It is considered हाँ writer and activist Sadhya Devahuli died